Hey dolls, welcome back to this week's recap. Part 2, Apples to Oregon. Let's do it. All right, sweeties. On this page, I kind of hope you picked up on some pretty sweet language, really good images that I really want you guys to try to keep visualizing. Right over here. I spied a fowl, like I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to try to visualize this. Try to picture it. Turn on your mind's eye. Turn on that camera inside. Okay? I spied a foul-looking bunch of clouds stomping round the sun, just fit to be tied. How about this one? Ready? Hailstones big as plums came hurtling out of the sky. The author's really using some awesome descriptive language. Okay, let's go to the next one. All right, sweeties, on this page, who or what is Daddy referring to when he talks about his babies? Right over here. Delicious. This is our toughest challenge, said Daddy, wiping his brow as I followed him on tippy toes. We gotta find a water hole or my babies are done for. No, he is not talking about human beings or his own children. He is talking about his plants and trees. Let's go on to the next page. All right. On the next page, what does Delicious do to try to make her father happy? Well, in the first paragraph, we can see that Daddy is very, very, very upset about his trees and his leaves and his fruit. Just they're drooping and they just don't have any. They don't have enough water right now, and Daddy's very, very upset. So Delicious just couldn't handle it, and she just went out the next morning and she went searching for water. And she searched and she searched. Unfortunately, she didn't find any. But the fact that she did that, guys, reveals a lot about her character. It reveals that she loves her father so much and she can't stand for him to be upset. So she took it on her own to try to find water. Was she successful? No. But you know what? The thought counts. On the next page, what does Delicious find in the desert? All right, sweeties, this is where, again, we're getting some hyperbole, some over exaggerations. She finds her boots that she lost earlier, and magically, there's some water that is still in the boots from the melted hailstones from the storm. And then guess what? So she found that in the desert, and then they found Mama's pots and pans spread out too. And they had a few drops of water. So they were so lucky because they were able to use all of that water to save the apple trees. Again, over exaggeration. Okie dokes. On this page, again, we have some over exaggeration. Let's check this out. What does Delicious say happened to the missing boot? All right, did you guys find it? I love how she says over here. And if it should happen to drop out of the sky on your head one of these days, I'd sure appreciate you sending it along to me. She claims that her boot went to the moon. Did that really happen? No, that didn't. Again, we have an over exaggeration. Her boot right here, the nasty wind blew her left boot clear to the other side of the moon, which we know from science that we only see one side. Did that happen? No. Highly exaggerated? Yes. Funny? Yes as well. Let's go. Okay, personification. Guys, personification is when we give human qualities to things that aren't really human. All right? So right over here, okay, we're good old Jack Frost. All right? So the trees, they were almost drowned in the river. They got pounded by hailstones. They almost withered by drought. And now it's getting really cold. All right? And we're having a showdown, baby, with Jack Frost. Is there really a person named Jack Frost? No. That is what the author is using to give life to the cold weather. All right? Was Delicious right here spying and sneaking around the campsite after a person? No. It was the cold weather. All right? The author is giving human qualities to Jack Frost, okay? And Jack Frost is the cold. All right? So the cold is coming at her and it's turning the ground so cold that her toes are going numb, but she wasn't going to give up. So she is in her head pretending to fight a real person, but it's just the cold weather. Again, personification.